Hello. This is Cheryl Banks. I'm so excited to be here, y'all. Today is August 30th. We have today and tomorrow midnight to finish up a fantastic month. What do you have to do to make your commitments complete? Commitment is finishing a goal, even long after the feelings that you had when you made the goal, the commitment are gone. You got to just follow through. I'm so excited. We have a minute before we start. So I am about to get started. And the title that I've given this is Are You Ready to Have Big Success? Are you ready to have big success? I am. So I'm hoping that you're right along with me and you're ready for a change. Most people want a significant change in their lives. Is that you? You want a significant change. You just don't know where to start or how to start or who to be or where to be. So let's talk about it. And I want to tell you, it all starts in your mind, right? What you think about is what you bring about. And I've heard it said that your mind is like a projector. The slides, what's in your brain shows up on the screen of your life. So what slides are in here? These 6 inches right here determine the abundance of your life. I was in a yoga class and the teacher says, B, C, D. B, everybody has a birth date for the B. D, everybody has a death date for when you leave this place. And C stands for the choices that you have in between. The choices that we make determine the quality of our lives. So let's start in the mind and let's give some thought to that. Give some thought to that. So I have notes here. This is a study that states that 95% of people settle. 95% of people settle. They spend their time wishing for more, but settling for less and staying mediocre, never realizing their potential. And it's time to turn that around if that's you. I also heard that a Harvard study said that 97% of the people out there in the universe are just average. Out there in the world, they're just average. Only 3% are super successful. And guess what those 3% have in common? Goals written down in ink, goals. They're working towards something. So write that down. I want to change something. It starts in my mind. 3% goals. Okay. If you're taking shorthand, set some goals. So, steps to change your trajectory. One is decide you will not be a part of the 95, 97%. However, I just suspect that it's really high. And acknowledge that that's shocking. Those numbers are shocking and admit that you have settled and refuse to continue doing so. If we don't act now, nothing will change and we won't realize our potential. I recently heard that most people die at the age of 25. They're just not buried until they're 75. That's deep, right? So if you're not living like out loud, enjoying your life, passionate about where you're going, it's time to wake up today. Today is your birthday. Let's wake up and get on to that abundant life that we want. And abundance is, that success is different for everybody. For some people, it's how many zeros are behind the numbers in your bank account. For some people, it's freedom, flexibility. It's different for everybody. So I want you to think about what success means for you, and then we're going to come up with a way to make that happen. I see I have people on. If you're on, say hello so I'll know who you are. Because for some reason, I don't have it pulled up. But okay. So guess what? If nothing changes, nothing changes. Who wants a significant change? Most people do. They just don't know how or what to do. Hey, Candy. So, Why do people settle? Why do you think? Put it in the comments. Why do you think people just settle? They just give up. They just settle. Number one, they're living in the past. Living in the past, thinking about that past failures, past regrets, just they've never maybe accomplished anything big. Some people are tired. Candy says tired. Yeah, some people just tired. And most people aren't tired, they're just uninspired. They're just uninspired. I love that. You think you're tired, you just are uninspired. So people don't have a purpose. They have no accountability. Accountability is key in achieving big things. Hit your wagon to a star, right? Who's where you want to be or working towards who you want, where you want to go, and have that light within them that you guys can support, encourage each other, right? And some people, your circle of friends promotes mediocrity. How many of you are around people who are not going anywhere? Haven't been anywhere, not going anywhere. Their favorite thing is to talk about other people or how the system or somebody's done them wrong instead of solutions. Some of us have friends and they have a problem for every solution, right? Some people um, lack 100% personal responsibility for your life based on your daily actions. We're blaming somebody, our husbands, our mothers, or our kids, or our jobs for why we are where we are and not where we want to be. And when you give other things the power, because that's what you do when you blame other things and other people, other situations, you give it power and you take away your own power to change things. So if you take the blame, that is the first step of deciding that the problem starts here with me, right? And you're not working on your personal development. That is so key in moving up, um, in success to be successful is work on yourselves, your self-confidence, your self-esteem, how you think is a do-it-yourself job. Anybody can get motivated, but staying motivated is the job, right? Staying there. And guess what? It requires booster shots. You get excited, you got to get boosted. And the best way to do that is hang around excited, successful, positive people and read. Leaders are readers. Okay. Let me suggest a couple of books that can be life changing. Atomic Habits by James Cleary. Best book I've read in a long time. The Miracle Equation by Hal Elrod, Elrod. Great books. Read one at a time. I love Atomic Habits because it teaches you how to break bad habits, create new ones in real practical ways. It is a game changer. Get the book. So, some people also lack a sense of urgency. When you set goals, they need to have a deadline. They need to be written down in ink. You need to have somebody holding you accountable. Share it with people who love you and see you want to grow, right? They need to be huge, big, make you nervous, but they have to be broken down um, into monthly, weekly, daily goals. So, those are things we need to do. Personal development required learning, reading. You need to read. Start small, at least 10 pages a day. And once you start, sometimes you're going to get into it and not want to put the book down. Most of us wake up running, but you need to give yourself time to get centered and anchored before you start your day. You know, prayer, yes, meditation, maybe even some jumping jacks to get your blood flowing, the focus on what you want your day to accomplish, thinking about the overall goal and what you need. We have to take pride in our daily uh, efforts. And Anthony Robbins has this acronym that I love: PRIDE, PRIDE. Take personal responsibility in your daily efforts. You guys, when we do some of these things, everything is going to change. It's going to change. You need to treat your business like a baby. Would you go a day or two without spending time with your baby, without feeding your baby? No. It requires being with that baby, nurturing that baby, teaching that baby. You got to do that. So just because you're struggling doesn't mean you're failing. I love this mantra. I love this. Write this down. I am never down. I'm either up or getting up. I'm never down. I'm either up or getting up. I think that I got that from Pam Shaw. I'm never down. I'm up or getting up. So be kind to yourself. Be your best friend. Cheer on yourself as you would your kid or your best friend. You can do it. I know you can. I am excited. We have 2 days left to accomplish big things. You know the unit goal, and everything that you do counts towards what we're working for. Let's make these 2 days count. I love you so much. If you watch this on replay, please let me know. And now it's time to make things happen. Go to work. Let's see. Did we have anybody else to join us today? If you watch it on replay, please put in the comments section hashtag replay. Love you guys.